So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. There's the whistle, and here we go. Free-flowing, fluid, flexible, just some of the words that describe the genius that is Ruud Gullit, a player whose impact on the game remains so profound, so relevant today.
Yeah, you could almost say he was the very first all-action, all-athletic number 10. All those marauding runs from deep, going box to box, these weren't the sort of things expected from a playmaker back in his day.
McTominay. Can he get on the end of this? Alexander-Arnold. He's had it taken off him. Pull it.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Pass somewhat off target. Pass is just off target. Bellingham. Now, can they get him away? Oh, he's bustling through here. Mbappe, unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And the pass is intercepted. Liverpool appearing to have the better of things in these early exchanges. Tries to play it through. Dembele. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Bellingham. Looking to play him in. Oh, there's a probing ball. Over to the left. And this is Van Nistelrooy. And a chance for a shot! He's scored! First blood drawn. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Adams did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Cannavaro. And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank. Great vision. It's a promising position, and it's played in here. And that's been well dealt with. And he's in on... He's had a shot! Really well taken goal. That is remarkable. All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Simplicity itself.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
Liverpool had the equaliser, and we're all square.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Threads one in. Now he's off and running. Costa Curta does really well to win the ball there. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. No, that's been intercepted. Knocks it into space. Bellingham is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Tries to pass it through. Could be danger here. Van Nistelrooy! Bellingham. Driving forward. Nicely weighted ball. And he's worked it through. Well, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Well, no question, Jim, the referee has seen that as a professional foul.
Well, he had a decision to make, Peter, and it's worked out badly.
Alexander-Arnold taking charge of the dead ball.
Substitutions taking place.
Chelsea choosing to make the first change. It's a pretty loose pass. McTominay. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Bellingham. Van Nistelrooy. Looking for the run. And this is Figo. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Oh, good spread.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
That's the keeper's ball.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Quality ball. Not the most convincing of passes. Liverpool looking to pass their way through. Searching passes played there. Dembele's delivery. Rijkaard picks it up from the goal kick. And he's intervened well there. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. So your views on the first half?
Well, I think the manager should be pretty happy that his side managed to come in on level terms. Things seem to be going a little against them, but they stemmed the tide, got their equaliser, and I think we're in for an exciting second half now.
So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. Chelsea get the second half going. Chelsea trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Can he get it through? Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Well, the idea was a good one. He's gone for goal! Just wouldn't stay down for him.
Dembele most definitely hit it with a lot of venom and little control. It carried hardly any danger.
McTominay. Van Nistelrooy. And he's being shifted off it. Bellingham receives it in a good position here. Now there's and the shot! He scores! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal.
And the shot! Chelsea have reclaimed it.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
And it's Dembele. Now it's Bellingham. He has found the way through. And Yaya Toure! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Chelsea do have a chance to counter here. Toure running with the ball. Van Nistelrooy. Now it's Drogba. And that is a little undercooked. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Van Dijk kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Can he latch on to this? And it's Robertson. Brilliantly cut out. Bullet. That has not gone well. Now it's Drogba. Guardiola. That has been cut short. Bellingham can so cleverly bypass the press. Alexander-Arnold plays... Gets his head on it! It's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for. A lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Substitution on the field, number 11.
We have got changes here from both sides, in
number
fact.
15.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
And he was quick to react. The most accurate pass.
Substitution.
Cannavaro gets across to intercept that. Well, that pass isn't the best. Alexander-Arnold cuts out the pass. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Looking for options for movement. He's on it, can he get away? And the flag has stayed down. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now it's Figo. Yaya Toure. Liverpool finding their passes. Yaya Toure. That's a lovely, neat pass. He's a sharp little ball here. And it's made its way to him. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Chelsea needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended.
Osimhen is on his own. Osimhen! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And that is that. Liverpool have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra when they needed it. Yaya Toure picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
That is a superb win.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And we're underway. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air, and what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot.
And Cruyff! It's loose, and there's a race for the... Oh, he's been caught on it here! It's crossed into the middle. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. It'll be a throw-in. Well, that looks a decent ball. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And he passes it long. Koundé gets across to intercept that. Oh, played right into his path. Chance for a shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Roberto Carlos. Chance! He's trying to hit the front line here. That's a sharp pass. And the pass is intercepted. Can he get it through? It's come through and he's had a quick look in. And the finish! And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Bellingham can see things others simply cannot. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Bellingham producing right there. He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. That's been cut out, well played. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Oh, it's Dembele. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Rijkaard wins the duel this time. Wirtz, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. Cruyff. Now it's Eto'o. Robertson cuts out the pass. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Robertson picks it up out wide. Terrific header! No, couldn't quite control it.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
And it's Wirtz. Roberto Carlos is always looking to play quality balls. Messi. Messi! Oh, what? And really well taken goal. Tries to pass it through. Rijkaard. Yaya Toure is the team's great visionary. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Rodri. Madrid looking to pass their way through. And the shot! Rijkaard. Yaya Toure. And Robertson. Dembele looks to get on the end of this. Roberto Carlos kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Alexander-Arnold. Dembele looking for the run. Rodri. Can he get onto this? And he's managed to get free. Oh, important interception. That's really well manoeuvred.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Dembele. Rodri spots it and intercepts. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Spread it left. Mbappe receives it in a wide position. He won't be happy with that one. Now it's Eto'o. Vinicius Junior is onto this. Pass is just off target. Yaya Toure. Alexander-Arnold.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Now it's Dembele. And it's Alexander-Arnold. He has found the way through. Oh, that was vital. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here.
Join me in wishing all the
An
best
engrossing
to members
half,
of our
but
fan
we're still
club
where we
celebrating
started.
their wedding
0-0.
anniversary today.
So off we go once more. So the first half brought no goals. Mbappe. Robertson. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Aimed beyond the defence. Yaya Toure. And it's Bellingham. And here's Dembele. Knocks it into space. He slings it in. He gets big. Harmlessly behind. Rijkaard picks it up from the goal kick. Played out towards the right wing. Could be danger here. He's found a way through. Oh, look at the space here. Shoots! Really well taken goal. And the second half is off to a flyer. Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
A 1-0. Oh, smashing header! Heads it again, but still no joy.
Maybe they're trying to cash in on this, but someone has to up the quality here, both movement and delivery.
Bellingham. Liverpool still chasing a 1-goal deficit here. Cruyff. There he goes, motoring forward. Can he finish? Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Alexander-Arnold. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Mbappe. Robertson just loves to go forward whenever he can. That's a shade optimistic. Mbappe is herring after that one. Mbappe is in a really good position out wide. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And that's gone route one. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Van Dijk gets over and intercepts. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Nicely weighted ball. Oh, that's fabulous. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Bellingham. Bellingham, chop. Good effort from distance. Oh, just wide.
He's not happy, and you'd expect that, but at least there's plenty of appreciation for what was a genuinely fine effort.
That has been slung wide. Rijkaard threads one in, and it's Robertson. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's got tall. Oh, good stop by the keeper. Oh, that could cost them.
I don't think he can quite believe he didn't capitalise on that. He clearly fancied his chances. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Tries to play it through. It's a good ball out wide. Played back in. That's the keeper's ball. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. He's in space and looking for options. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Time is running out here.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
Now, can they get him away? No, that's been intercepted. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Yaya Toure, and that's been intercepted. Dembele. Alexander-Arnold has it out wide and in space. Big header! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Well, that's a move which shouldn't be allowed to repeat. A dribble, cross and attempt, all too easy.
Mbappe. Rodri, always on the lookout for any signs of danger. Goes for a shot! Goal! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion.
After 90 minutes.
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
Can he get on the end of this? Now it's Vinicius Junior. And he was quick to react. And that will be it. Well, that was a frustrating game. They were, at times, cohesive, very capable, but undone by an opponent who simply did a better job. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. There's the whistle. Now here, Jim, is a truly unique player, Sergio Busquets, a player whose greatness really isn't measurable by numbers.
One of those players who keeps it simple and gets the ball to do all the work for him.
And exerts a massive influence. Can he finish? And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Drogba is offering a right smile there.
And we have our very first corner. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Played out to the right. Alexander-Arnold with the delivery. It's out of play, and it is a goal kick. And he's had it nicked away. Now it's Drogba. And this is Dembele. They're urging him to shoot. Skims one in. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And it's Robertson. Mbappe. Nicely weighted ball. Played into the box. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Now it's Mbappe. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Pirlo. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Bellingham. Now it's Mbappe. There's a sharp little ball here. Played in by Robertson. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Nicely aimed pass. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
It's hit the upright. And that's been won straight back. And it's Yaya Toure! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Rijkaard cuts out the pass. Now he's off and running. That has been cut short. Now, can they get him away? So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's plain for all to see who has settled into this game with the greater superiority. Now for a goal.
He's in a great position here. Alexander-Arnold. Looking to play him in. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And he shoots! They've scored! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Liverpool have broken through. It's 1-0.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. He's having a shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Corner number 2 then. It's a mighty effort! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Drogba really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
It's It's bounced back off the post. A real chance and a real let-off.
Yaya Toure really reacted very quickly there, but couldn't quite find the finish he needed.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And this is Drogba. Drogba! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
He's found a way through. Kukçu is always looking to break lines. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Kukçu. Pirlo. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Rummenigge. And this is Messi. And Messi! Messi! Oh, that is beautiful! That is a gem! An absolute gem! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Added time.
What a delicious goal, stroked in like a maestro.
That was magnificent, the way he cut it so perfectly. I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I'd happily...
And that'll be the last act of the first half. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square.
I'm afraid to tell you
Liverpool are level pegging at half-time then,
final
and it's a
today.
finely balanced game. 1-1 the score. So we're into the second 45. Best. Dembele is onto it in a flash. And he's picked out the run. No, that's been intercepted. Busquets. And that was nowhere near his best.
Oh, really well played.
Yaya Toure! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Liverpool get their fourth corner. Rijkaard! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And he's gone for goal! It's anyone's ball now. Oh, he's been caught napping. In towards the back stick. Dembele! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
And he's intervened well there. And he's managed to get free. Bellingham receives it in a wide position. Takes a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. But that has not gone well. Cross flung into... Up he goes! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Best. Not the most accurate pass. It's a pretty loose pass, and it's Bellingham. He's shifting through the gears here. Kukçu.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Bellingham does really well to win the ball there. Pirlo. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Liverpool can breathe again, just.
Simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Messi. Now that looks a decent ball. Pirlo. Tries to play it through. Drogba chasing after it. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Busquets. Now it's Kukçu. Is there any support? He might not need it. Van Dijk did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. That's the keeper's ball. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And it's Pirlo. And he has been fouled there. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Kukçu. Pirlo has created one goal already. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Now it's Drogba. Looking for options for movement. Chance for a shot! They've scored! And they get themselves in front! There was to be only one outcome.
Well, when you get in that position, it's all about composure. Panic can't come into it, and it didn't.
Liverpool go into the lead.
Yeah, all their effort pays off in the end. It just took that extra bit of dynamism to get them the goal they craved.
Now it's Pirlo. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Yaya Toure climbs up big! No, not the best of headers.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Now it's Mbappe.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
He's got away. And this is Pirlo.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Mbappe. Liverpool couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Messi. Lovely feet. He's picked his way through. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. And he is going into that little black book.
Substitution. Two added minutes has been indicated.
Aims beyond the defence. It's a promising position. Robertson in a... Oh, what a climb! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
And the referee brings it to a close. Liverpool have emerged victorious in this match of thrills. The odd goal ultimately proving the difference. Drogba voted man of the match, and deservedly so.
Today, please take some time out to give your
After all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
This was a fantastic display, Peter, of expansive football. They
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. There's the whistle, and here we go. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Serge Gnabry increasingly looks like he has all the tools to make a complete winger. He can play across the line, he has great pace and finishing with both feet, and he has a record on the biggest stage against some of Europe's most reputable sides too.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two. Passing is crisp and sharp. Alexander-Arnold has it in a wide position. Ter Stegen deals with that nice and simple. Quadrado. Quality ball. Pass somewhat off target. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Oh, that's well spotted.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Played out to the right. Dembele. Looking to play him in. Very nicely done. Here comes the cross. Mbappe! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner. Oh, what a climb! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
That was really good pressure. They did enough to put him off in the end.
It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
I know it's still early, but they're showing the better signs. No caution from them.
Now, can they get him away? Gnabry in acres of space out wide.
Been there, done that, unfortunately.
Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Climbs up big! Oh, taken with style! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. It was a great header. The invitation was irresistible, and the finish unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no...
In he goes again! And he hits the net! Back to within one! Interesting! The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems...
Up he goes! Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
And it's Albert Ferrer. Tries to pass it through. He's shifting through the gears here. Chance, surely! Brilliant from Quadrado! About as smooth as it gets. Two! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. It was a dropper! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Look, the defending wasn't too clever on that last chance. The cross had to be denied.
Oh, he's found support out wide. He's found a way through. Nice control. Gnabry stood his ground strongly. Mbappe. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Albert Ferrer. What a throw in. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Threads one in. Another throw in. He just refused to budge, and he's got his way. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He rises! Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
Oh, that's a key interception. Out to the right. Dembele chasing after it. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Now it's Drogba, and it's Yaya Toure. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. And no surprise, that's a booking. Well, this is worrying. He is not the sort of player who tends to stay down.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Now it's Cuadrado, and it's Albert Ferrer. He has found a way through. Played in by Albert Ferrer. Van der Sar claims it without any fuss.
Added time.
Alexander-Arnold. Great vision, and it's been played through. Drogba looks to get on the end of this. And the half-time whistle goes.
I'm afraid to tell you that we're expecting traffic to be heavy after the final whistle today.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it, try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Brilliantly cut out. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think
It's a mighty effort! Yaya Toure. Mbappe looking understandably energised after his goal. Yaya Toure. And it's Rijkaard. Good running, strong and purposeful. Drogba. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Alexander-Arnold. Drogba. Drogba! It's bounced back off the post. And that should get the job done. Gnabry. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Incoming delivery, terrific hit! It's hit the uprights. No mistake! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
But Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Didier Drogba! Didier Drogba! Didier Drogba! Substitution.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. This is threatening to become a really good game.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Yaya Toure, good ball, good take. He can run onto that. Oh, he's taken out, that'll be a foul. Well, you might think he got off lightly, it is just a verbal warning.
Substitution in progress.
A couple of changes then in quick succession. Off the post!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And here's Drogba.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
And here's Drogba. Chanatip. McAllister. He's in plenty of space here. He is through here. Van Dijk did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. That has been cut short. Romero. Now DiMarco. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. He's picked his way through. Oh, that's nice. Oh, look at the space here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now he's got space here. That has been knocked clear. Now it's Forlan. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
Drogba is herring after that one. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, that's fabulous. Drogba's cross. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Serginho. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And they're not going to make any further progress now. That is a brilliant interception. Serginho. That has not gone well. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Swings in across. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Played back in. Oh, smashing header! And that could have brought them level.
Bellingham is clearly gutted about that one, but he needs to shake it off and go again.
He's found a way past. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Looking for options for movement. Robertson could try cutting inside here.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
And he's gone looking for safety. And they're back on the ball again. Now it's Messi. Robertson gets over and intercepts.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. And now they can clear their lines. And that will be the final act. Well, that turned out to be quite a game. Both sides committed, determined, driven, and whilst you might argue to the contrary, perhaps a fair result on the balance of things. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
That today's match